The Ava Kris Tyson situation is one of them situations where I think everyone has been in. You have a friend, but they're doing something very weird, and you want to cut them off, but at the same time, you don't want to. What do you do in that kind of spot? Well, today's video, you're going to find out what should have been done and what you can do if you're going through this kind of situation. So if you aren't aware, one of Mr. Beast's friend called Ava Kris Tyson, who's formerly known as Kris Tyson, has been exposed for liking kids stuff, to say the least. No, I might even covered this. Because of this messed up situation that Ava's put herself in, it's not only affected her life, but also Mr. Beast's life. A lot of people are talking on the internet that Mr. Beast is exposed and he knew about the whole time and things of that nature. But this video isn't to publicly bash this Ava person, you know. At the end of the day, they've done their thing. We already know that's not very smiled upon. God help that situation. But this is now in reference to Mr. Beast. What we see now is Mr. Beast getting involved in all kinds of fake controversies and scandals. And this is exactly what happens when you hang out with friends that you're not really meant to be hanging out with anymore. I think all of us can agree that we've had a friend or a partner or somebody in our lives that we've loved very dearly. However, they are doing very questionable things or have done questionable things. That's kind of made us sit there like, this is really messed up. And now you're faced with the weird dilemma of, should you get rid of this friend or should you stay with them? Your morality is telling you to leave because you shouldn't really be hanging out with someone that's doing messed up things like that. And at the same time, your morality is also telling you that you shouldn't abandon your friend, otherwise you're a fake friend. What kind of friend are you if you just abandon your friend during hard times? But see, here's the thing about friendship and bad things that friends do. You do not have to be close with friends when they're doing messed up stuff. Now, granted, they are your friends and you've known them for a while and you want to be there for them. And yes, it's okay to try and get them to try and change their ways or stop doing something that you know is toxic for them and will be frowned upon if they are caught for doing it. However, you then now have a responsibility to yourself to see that once your friend has very obviously stated that they do not want to stop this thing and they're going to carry on doing what they're doing, here's what you have to do. You have to leave them alone. The definition of friendship is to uplift and be there for your friend's safety and all other positive things. At the moment where your friend is involved in a toxic behavior that you have tried to help them with, they are now getting you involved in their unsafe habits. We see this with Mr. Beast and Ava Kris Tyson. Whether Mr. Beast knew or didn't know, the fact is Ava put him in a position where he's now going to be investigated and see if he's credible or if he's really the good person that he's displayed on camera, because she's done her bad thing, and now that Ava's done her bad thing, the whole public is now looking at Mr. Beast. Whether he's honest or not, it damages his credibility and his brand. And I'm pretty sure that Ava wasn't thinking of Mr. Beast's well-being when she was doing what she was doing. And that's the thing with bad friends. When they are doing bad things, they are not thinking of your safety. If it's obvious that they're not thinking of your safety, then that's not a friendship you should be dealing with. That's not a friendship you should be involved with, because people can get hurt from these toxic situations. So whether you get hurt physically, spiritually, emotionally, reputation-wise, it damages everyone in the group. That's where you have to exit out. I'm not saying that this stuff is going to be easy. There's been many friends in my life that have done very toxic things, and I've really tried to get them to stop. However, I've noticed one big thing in life that I have to stop doing, and if you're one of these people, you should stop doing it as well. People will change when they want to change. Whether that's when they get burnt by doing their bad thing or not, people are going to change when they want to change. And you are not a mini god. I know you don't mean to be, you're just trying to help. But at some point, they're going to see you as nagging. They're going to see you as talking too much. They're going to see you as, oh, they're always talking about it, giving me the moral superiority. And that's, at that point, what can you do? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are going to do how they're going to do, and they're going to change when they want to change. So let them. Let them live their separate lives. Let them learn the lesson their own ways. Doesn't mean you have to be around that though, because you still have standards and you still have a criteria of what it is you accept and what it is you don't accept. And that's where you have to love from a distance. You're not angry at them, you love them, you care about them and everything like that. But that's where you have to take a step back and love from a distance, because the toxic behavior that they're doing could affect you in more ways than one. And you have to keep yourself safe. I've had to cut off many friends and people that I didn't want to, but hey, I have to keep myself safe at the end of the day. But what happens then when the person that you've cut off now comes and realizes the error of their ways and they finally change? Welcome them back with open arms. It's good to see you again. I still love you. I still care about you. I'm glad you learned your lesson. Come back. Welcome them home like nothing ever happened. Love them. Take care of them. You know, give them the same treatment that you gave them before they left. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, everyone has their own journey and their own timeline where they're going to learn things. And when the person has learned and they're very remorseful and repentful and they come back and they say that they want to be a better person and they have been doing the work, bring them back in. Because you need people like that. People who are going to own up to their mistake, change, and do better. Regardless of the case may be, all the people that are affected by the Ava Kris Tyson situation that are innocent, I hope they're okay. I hope God's with them and everything like that. And I hope that this Ava Kris person learns their lesson and we avoid things like this. It's crazy because Cat Williams really said that this is the year of exposing. And I feel like every month somebody gets exposed. And there's just another one added to the list. But anyways, let's hope we don't have to cover another one of these next month. We probably will have to. God bless, take care, and I hope you guys have a lovely and prosperous life.